Hello and welcome back to Tantric Awakening Durga Devotional. This is a warrior goddess yoga flow. I'm Hannah, and I welcome you to join me for this fiery flow. Let's get started. Go ahead and join me on the mat, and we will begin in child's pose. Go ahead and sink your hips down. Allow your heart to melt. Release your crown towards the earth. And take a few moments to just deepen into your breath and arrive to this 8th night on our Tantric Awakening Journey of NAVARATRI in honor of the Divine Feminine that lives and breathes through all of us. And today we will ignite Shakti in the form of Durga. So let's begin to slowly wiggle the fingers, perhaps pumping the fists, getting the energy to move into the fingers, the hands, through the wrists. Begin to slowly awaken the body. Begin to shift the weight forward into tabletop position. Go ahead and roll forward, palms beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips, feet can be flat. Let's move through a few cat-cow rounds here. Exhaling as you draw the navel in and up. Inhaling as you release the belly, gaze forward, filling up on the breath. Exhale through the mouth, navel comes in and up towards the spine, gentle contraction of the belly. Inhale as you release. Exhale through the mouth, stick out the tongue, inviting Kali breath into the practice with each exhale. Inhaling up on fresh prana as you activate and energize the spine. Continuing to flow, find your movements. Rounding through the spine. Gentle contraction of the belly. Inhale, filling up. Creating spaciousness through each vertebrae. Awakening the body. Awakening the spine. Beautiful. Kali breath. Full exhales through the mouth. This is an invitation to ignite tapas. Ignite your core. And let's come back to a neutral spine now and shift back to Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Knees can be bent and slowly begin just to walk the dog. Extending one leg and then the other, pushing the heels down into the earth. Lengthening through the spine, pushing through the palms of the hands. Keeping the head and neck in alignment with the spine, just walking out the dog. Slowly roll forward to a plank, upward push-up position. We'll drop the knees and release the hips back into child's pose. Beautiful. Child's pose is always here for you throughout this class. If it ever gets too intense, you can always come back to child's pose. Otherwise, let's shift the hips back and up, rolling through tabletop position into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Rolling forward into an upward push-up position, take plank. With your exhale, release knees, chest, and chin. Keep elbows into the sides. Flatten out, lengthen onto the earth. And with your inhale, let's rise into a low cobra, heart leading the way. Exhale, Kali breath, let out. Beautiful. Inhale. Slowly rise up, lifting the heart into cobra, still just warming up now. Exhale out through the mouth, Kali breath, release back down. Inhale into cobra. Full breath, open heart. Exhale, release back down to the earth. Push into the palms, tuck the toes, engage the core, lift the hips, and let's push back into a brief child's pose, and then let's meet in downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk the dog, bending one knee and then the other, just getting the energy moving through the legs, and slowly walk the feet to the front of the mat now, coming into a forward fold, Uttanasana, keeping the knees bent, just wiggling the legs. Allow the head and neck to move from side to side. We'll inhale, lengthening halfway up, gaze forward, and exhale, fold into the knees. Inhale to lengthen. Create space for the spine. Exhale, fold over the knees. Inhale, halfway up, long spine, peeking forward. Exhale, forward fold over the knees. Tiny bounces here. Moving the head from side to side, swaying through the upper body, releasing any tension through the spine, just hanging in ragdoll. Whatever you need to do to let go and release anything that you're carrying that you just want to shake out. Let's prepare to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, rising into standing. We'll inhale, arms up overhead. Gently open the heart towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Kali breath. Stick out your tongue. Full inhale here. Let's step to the front of the mat. Go ahead and roll out the head and neck, releasing any tension through the head and neck. Staying connected through the soles of your feet. Just inviting opening as you rock the head from side to side, perhaps taking full circles, perhaps half circles. And now sweeping the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers and push through the palms. Let's exhale, swan dive down all the way down to the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway up. Exhale, take the right foot back, low lunge. Drop the back knee and inhale to open through the heart. As you exhale, shift the hips back and extend the front leg. Inhale, bend into the front knee, shift the weight forward, sink into the hips. Bring the arms overhead in Kali Mudra. Exhale, out through the mouth, tongue extends. Inhale, arms overhead, open through the heart. Exhale, release the arms. Plant the palms. Lift the back knee. And twist towards that front bended knee. Exhale, bring the hand down. Inhale, bring it up. Twist. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, twist, extend the arm overhead. Exhale, Kali breath. Plant the palm. Back to runner's lunge. Drop the back knee. Inhale here. Palms unite, Kali Mudra. And take the arms up overhead to the sky. Exhale, release. You can also shift the weight back and just be on your knee here in this posture. That's gonna take some space. Otherwise, sinking into the hips. Exhale, release the palms. Tuck the back toe. And let's extend both legs, the front and the back. As you inhale, shift the weight forward. As you exhale, shift the weight back. Inhale, bending into the front knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, step the foot back into plank. Full inhale. Full exhale. Igniting your Shakti. Feel into the power. You are a warrior goddess. Don't shy away from your strength. Ignite it now. Exhale out. Releasing knees, chest, chin. Elbows stay into the sides. Flatten out. And as you inhale, rise into Cobra. Exhale, stick out your tongue and release. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly rise back up into Cobra. Exhale, Kali breath, release. Inhale, back into Cobra. Heart is lifting. Shoulders keep away from the ears. Exhale, push through the palms, lift the hips, engage the core, and shift back into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. You can stay here, breathing, lengthening through the spine, reaching through the heels, or you can always release into child's pose at any time. Listen to your body, honor where you're at. You choose. This is your practice. Meeting back in downward facing dog. And take a few breath cycles here. With your next inhale, we're going to extend the right leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, step it through, plant it down between the hands, coming into a low runner. Full inhale here as you drop the back knee. And with your next inhale, we're going to shift the hips back again, extending the front leg. Exhale, forward fold over that extended leg. Doing awesome. As you inhale, we're going to shift the weight forward, bending into the front knee, tuck the back toes, and allow the arms to come overhead back in Kali Mudra. Once again, you can always bring it up, but we're just going to pulse here, deepening into the hips. With each exhale, igniting your fire, exhaling out through the mouth. Okay, let's plant the palms, lift the back leg, and twist towards that extended, that bent front knee. As you exhale, bring it down and through. As you inhale, reach the arm up as you twist. Engage your Shakti Fire. Draw the navel into the spine. Inhale, arm reach up. Exhale, bring it back down. Drop the back knee. Shift the hips back. Extend the front leg and forward fold over that front leg. Take a breath. With the next inhale, arms reach up in Kali Mudra. Bring it down to the forehead, third eye activation. Exhale, bring it down to the heart. Palms come back down to the earth. Tuck the toe, lift the back knee, extend the front leg, shift the hips back, extending both legs now. Inhale, bend into the front knee. Exhale, bring the hips back and extend the legs. Inhale, shift hip forward, sink the hips. Exhale, shift the hips back and extend the legs. From here, walk the hands around to the long side of the mat. Let your torso hang and keep the legs wide apart. The outer edge of your feet should be parallel to the edge of the mats. Let your head hang down to the ground now. Relax your torso. Allow your hands to just come beneath you. Create space, open through the hips. Find the position that works best for you. This is your practice. You own it. Slowly bringing the left palm beneath the face, we'll extend the right arm overhead. Exhale, release and switch sides. We'll inhale, left arm overhead, and I'm taking Trishula Mudra with my hands. So Trishula Mudra is extending the three middle fingers while connecting the pinky and the thumb. So as you inhale and twist from side to side, invite Trishula Mudra. This is Shiva's Mudra. This is the symbol of the trident, one of the sacred weapons that Durga uses to defeat her demons. Continuing to move from side to side with the breath, inhaling to open, exhaling to release. We'll come all the way back down to the mat now. Perhaps bringing the palms behind you, we'll interlace the fingers and take Kali Mudra. Beautiful. Opening up space through the shoulders, through the hips. Release the arms. Begin to allow your torso to rise up. Inhale halfway up as you draw the heels in and toes point out, coming into Devyasana, Goddess Squat. Take Kali Mudra with the hands. And inhale, arms overhead, extend the legs. Exhale, Goddess Squat, Kali breath. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, deepen into Goddess Squat. Keep moving with the breath. Inhale to extend, reach and rise. Exhale to deepen. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Warrior Goddess power. Beautiful. Pulse here. Ignite your energy, extending the arms out to the sides. We'll bend at the elbows, coming into the full goddess pose. Let me feel your power as you inhale, extend. Exhale, Kali breath of fire. Let me hear you roar. Inhale, open. Exhale, roar. Pulsing here with the breath. I invite you to engage your warrior Shakti power. Inhale to rise. Exhale to deepen. Let me hear you. Keep going, moving with the breath. Inhale, ignite. Exhale. You're doing awesome. Now let's move into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana Dos. Warrior 2. So go ahead, point the left foot towards the front of the mat, bending into the knees so hips are open, and extending the arms. You can take either Trishula Mudra or bow and arrow arms. So you've got one arm ready, or you can just come into the full warrior pose. Whatever suits you. We'll exhale, slowly move into graceful warrior, pointing that warrior arrow up towards the sky. Beautiful. As you inhale, slowly transition back into Warrior 2. Deepen into the pose. Connect with your bow and arrow, warrior goddess, empowered. As you exhale, transition back into the graceful warrior. Let your arrow fly. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale, flow with it. Moving with the breath, I invite you, let your arrow fly. Make this practice your own. You are the warrior goddess of your life. Embrace the power now. Awesome. Let's come back to center. Toes point forward. Heels in. Now toes point out. Deepen into your goddess squat. Lotus Mudra. Active core. And let's bring it all the way up with the inhale. Moving with the breath. We're going to exhale Kali Mudra through the legs. Beautiful. Inhale up. Exhale, chopping through the legs. This is your sword of discernment. This is your power. This is your truth. Let it go. As you inhale, bring it up. As you exhale, drop it down. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop it down. Keep moving. Ignite your furious anger, your righteous Shakti power, your divine energy. This is you. Ignite it now. Yes, goddess. Action. Exhale with a awesome work, warrior goddess. Beautiful. Release the arms and let's come into Warrior 2 on the opposite side. Bending into the right knee, extending the left leg, and taking the arms out to the side. Perhaps in the bow and arrow, perhaps full extension of the arms, perhaps Trishula Mudra with the front arm. Whatever suits your best. You choose your weapon. This is your practice. So hold in here, deepen into your power, deepen into your grace. And when you're ready, full inhale, fire it up. And let's play with your transition. So slowly, inhale here, deepen. Prepare your bow and arrow, get ready to ignite, and then shoot it up towards the sky, exhaling into Kali breath, graceful warrioress. Beautiful. Keep it going. Inhale, poised and ready. Exhale, warrior power. Inhale, once again, poised and ready. Exhale, warrior goddess power. Beautiful. Inhale, ready. Bow and arrow ready. Focus. Discipline. Exhale, let's bring it back to center. Beautiful. Coming back, hands to hips. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Legs are wide, deepening into your hips. Release your arms. Moving the head and neck from side to side. Don't get too comfortable though. Just melting, releasing, letting gravity do the work as you surrender your crown towards the earth. Beautiful. Deep, full breaths here. We'll take the palms beneath the face now and inhale the left arm up. Full inhale. As you exhale, release and switch sides. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, release, switch sides. Moving at your own pace from side to side. Really feeling into the breath, into the power that's moving through the body. Okay, let's bring it back down to earth. Bringing the forehead down to earth. And there's an option to take the arms behind you once again, interlacing the fingers in Kali Mudra. And just releasing the palms towards the head. Taking a few deep breaths here. Beautiful. Stay connected to your breath. Release the palms and let's slowly bring it back up. Heels come in, toes point out, rolling back into Goddess Devyasana. Wonderful. You're doing awesome work. Let's keep the fire. Invoke some more heat. Anything you're ready to destroy, I want you to take the arms up overhead. Exhale, extend the legs and draw the elbows in. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, inviting tapas, heat, fire from your core. Inhale, arms reach up, extend, exhale. Inhale, exhale, moving with the breath. Let's pulse in and out of Goddess Squat. Invoke your power. Release each breath. Fire it up. Let me hear you roar. Give it all you got. This is your Warrior Goddess activation. Ignite Shakti now. No excuses. Let her burn. Let her move. Let her dance. Keep going. Fire it up. Yes. 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 Let it go. Let it roar. Roar. Let me hear you roar. Give it all you got, Goddess. Woo! Empowered activation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring it back down. Let me feel your Kali nature. Bring it up back to Goddess. Can you sit in your power? Can you hold the Shakti? I know you can. This is for you, Goddess. This practice is for the warrior within. Hold it, breathe it, be it. Feel into it. Don't shy away. Don't drop it down. Ignite it. Fury, flame, Rajas, divine Rajas, Kali. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands to the hips now. Heels point out. Exhale, forward fold. Bring it all the way back down to the earth. Beautiful. Once again, there's an option to bring the palms behind you. Interlace the fingers. Kali Mudra. Or hands can be at the hips or on the ground. Forearms on the earth if it feels good. Take a moment just to feel the energy. See where your hands want to go. Great. Now let's walk the hands over to the right foot. So you can bring your torso up and just walk the hands over to the right side of the mat as you bend into the right knee and extend into the left hip. So really opening up space into the hips. And now walking over to the opposite side. Extending the right leg and just bending into the hips, switching from side to side. Really coming into a low goddess lunge. Play here as you shift and float from side to side, deepening into the hips, releasing any energy through the hips that's really ready to move. And I invite you to bring the arms into it. Let your arms fly. So really activate your core as you shift from side to side, bringing in this low flying warrior. Find your balance, find your grace. Moving with Shakti. Let her move through you as you transition from side to side. Beautiful. Extending the arms, deepening through the hips. Getting low with it, getting low and continuing to breathe the Shakti breath with each exhale. There's an invitation to let her out, let her roar. As you move from side to side, exploring this low-flying, graceful warrior power. Play with it, flow with it, ignite it. Beautiful. Let's bring it back to center and heel toe the feet to the center of the mat now. Bending into the knees, release the hips, bringing the heels together, toes out, coming into Malasana, goddess squat. Really sink into the hips. Hands can be in a triangle mudra, representing the power of Shakti, the yoni, or you can bring it into Kali mudra as well. So whatever you decide, continuing to open up space through the hips. Beautiful goddess. Breathe here. Exhaling with the Kali breath if it suits you. If that's too much fire, that's also okay. Honor where you're at. I'm continuing to express and ignite as we deepen. Let's plant the palms down. And from here, we'll lift the hips and shift the weight into a forward fold. Release the head and neck. Sway here, ragdoll, just let it out. Shaking the head from side to side. Extending the legs and just perhaps moving the torso from side to side. Good, just breathe. Begin to slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Awesome, and let's just shake everything out. Shimmy, shake. Just allow the serpent power to move through you as it wants to. Let anything that you might be holding, any tension in the body, to just begin to sway. Continuing to use that Kali breath with each exhale, letting go, transmuting negative energy. Awesome. Shaking out the head, shaking out the hips. Arms can come overhead and exhale. Settle the energy down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Let them down. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, release. Just opening up space through the heart, through the hips. Swaying from side to side. Bouncing. Awesome. Let's take the legs wide back into goddess stance for warrior 2. This time pointing the right foot towards the front of the mat, bending into the right knee, opening up space through the hips, deepening into warrior 2. And from here we're going to transition into extended side angle. So right elbow can come to the top of the knee, finding a line of energy from the whole left side of the body, reaching out through the fingertips. Deep breaths here, perhaps taking the right fingertips down to the earth. And with your inhale, slowly come back up to warrior 2. Straighten the legs with your next inhale and come back to center, hands to heart. Hands to hips, and let's just switch sides. Coming into warrior two on the opposite side, bending into the left knee, arms extend out to the sides. Full inhale here. Beautiful, bringing the left elbow to the knee and then extending that right arm overhead. Feeling a line of energy from the outer edge of that back leg through the fingertips. Full breaths. Perhaps taking the left fingertips down to the mat. Continuing to open up space through the body. Full inhales, full exhales. With your next inhale, let's slowly rise up. Bringing hands to heart center, toes point to the front of the mat. Back to center. You're doing awesome. Let's take it back to the opposite side for warrior two. In preparation for triangle, so extending the front leg, reaching as far as we can towards the toes, and then twisting open. So legs are extending and we're twisting our torso open. Top arm is reaching towards the sky, perhaps taking it into the full expression of Trikonasana triangle pose. Perhaps expressing Kali through the face, warrior goddess, always being expressed. Bending into that front knee. Now let's rise back into center, into the goddess that you are. Beautiful. Extending the legs. Let's switch sides. Bending into warrior two to begin. We'll inhale, slowly extend the front leg. Exhale, reach out as far as you can. And then slowly bring that bottom arm to the mat. Top arm is reaching towards the sky. Find your balance here. Find your grace. Find your ease. Find your power in Trikonasana. Perhaps expressing Kali through the breath. Make this your practice. Hold in the posture. You're doing awesome. And slowly bending into the front knee, coming back to warrior two. And then hands come to heart, exhale back into goddess. Doing great with those transitions. I know they're not easy. This is not an easy class. Let's keep going. This is for warriors. So let's move some goddess power. Coming back to Devyasana, holding. Hold the posture and just breathe the Kali fire with each exhale. You have an opportunity to release that which no longer serves you. With each inhale, draw in that which you want to create in your life. Exhale, Kali breath. Inhale, you are the star. Exhale, you are the warrior. Keep moving with the breath. Let it flow. Inhale and exhale. From here, bring the hands into Kali Mudra. We're about to slay some fucking demons. So pulse here and invite Shakti to really rise up through you. Continuing to express Kali through all aspects of your being. Pulse. Pulse and feed the fire. Embrace the goddess. Embrace the warrior. Good job. Hands to hips. Exhale. Let's bring it down. Yeah. Create some space through the legs, deepen through the hips, perhaps bringing the palms behind you in Kali Mudra. Take a moment just to breathe. You're doing so awesome, warrior goddess. Release the hands and let's slowly heel toe the feet back to the center of the mat. We're gonna get real deep into our Shakti power, coming into Malasana. So this deep squat, toes point out, heels point in. Hands are gonna come into Lotus Mudra, blossoming the energy from the heart. This is what it's all about. Being able to create to attune to our heart space, to deepen into the wisdom of the earth, and let that power shine through you. So let's raise your lotus mudra up to the sky as an offering. What are you blossoming? Exhale, release hands back down to the earth, bowing to the goddess. Within, bowing to the goddess that is the earth herself. In devotion to Shakti. Let's inhale, raise it back up. Allow your hands to be like the seed sprouting into the flower that is the wisdom of truth and love. Offer it up, offer it up. Exhale, release, bring it back down. Beautiful goddess, plant those seeds, those intentions into the earth with devotion, with love, with surrender and trust, knowing that you hold all the seeds in your hand. Inhale, draw it up. Let it rise, let it shine, let it blossom and bloom from your heart. Exhale, let it permeate into the space around you. Bring it back down, seal it into the earth with love, with trust, in devotion to the Shakti, to the power, to the goddess. Let's bring the hands to the front of the mat and slowly transition back to child's pose. You're doing awesome. Just rest. Rest now, surrender. You've done so good. You can continue to move the energy through the palms. Just let go, deepen. And from here, let's make our way onto our backs. So go ahead, transitioning onto the back. You've done so good. It's time to bring the energy back down and in. So slowly, we'll all meet there. Create some space between your knees, and let's just windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Inhaling up, exhaling to the opposite side. Inhale through center, exhale, release the legs over to the opposite side. Moving at your own pace, just windshield wipering the legs from side to side. And coming back to center, we're going to draw the left knee into the chest, pointing and flexing the left foot. Just notice where your thoughts are in this moment. Bring them back. Drawing the right knee into the chest. With your exhales, we switch sides, pointing and flexing the right foot. Continuing to stay aligned with your breath. Bring both knees to the chest now, hugging the knees to the chest, just rocking from side to side, massaging the low back, massaging the sacrum. We're going to draw the knees in towards the armpits now, grabbing on to the big toes or outer edge of the feet for happy baby. Just rocking from side to side in happy baby. Perhaps extending the right leg all the way out to the side. Bringing it back to center. Perhaps extending the left leg all the way out to the side. And bringing it back to center. And from here, we'll release the feet Bringing the arms overhead. Bring the heels towards the buttocks in preparation for bridge pose. Keeping the nose pointed towards the sky. Inhale, let's lift the hips. Continuing to lift the hips in bridge and keep the eyes pointed towards the sky. Deep breaths. Weight is on the back of the head and the shoulders. Continuing to breathe deep. You're doing great. When you're ready at your own pace, slowly releasing vertebrae by vertebrae with your exhale back down to the mat. Allow the knees to release out to the sides as the soles of the feet connect. Coming into reclined butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands can come together in a triangular mudra over the womb space, over the yoni. Embracing the power of Shakti as she lives within you, as the divine feminine. We hold the power to create, to destroy, to rebirth, to regenerate. Be conscious and aware of the power that you are, that lives within inside of you. Be grateful for the divine feminine, the Shakti. Let's slowly bring the knees back together and give them a hug in towards the chest. Rocking once again from side to side, massaging the back. From here, we're going to open the arms out to the sides. Grounding through the left shoulder, we'll release the knees over to the right side and slowly extend the legs into a reclined twist. Of course, you can keep the knees bent if that feels right for you. Breathing into the twist. Staying connected to the practice. Witnessing consciousness as it continues to flow through you as we slow down. Full inhales and full exhales. Let's bring the head and neck back into alignment with the spine and bend the knees if you had them extended and slowly bring them back in towards the chest. Hugging the knees. Once again, rocking from side to side, massaging the back. Extending the arms out to the sides once again. Rooting through the left shoulder as you drop the legs over to the left side. Extending one leg and then the other. And allow your head and neck to gaze over to the right palm as it turns to face down. Relaxing into this twist. Letting go. But just maintaining the witness consciousness, being aware of what is moving through you in this moment. How is Shakti pulsing? Let's bend the top knee and the bottom, bringing both knees back to center now. We'll release the soles of the feet to the earth and extend the legs. And let's prepare for Shavasana. If there's any other posture your body might need to feel complete with this practice, go ahead and do that now. Perhaps a full body stretch from head to toe. making your way into Shavasana, corpse pose, the final resting posture, perhaps just momentarily resting the right palm on the heart and the left palm on the womb space. As an offer of gratitude for this body, for the power that we possess. Just being grateful for the practice, for the breath, for the gift of life. And when you're ready, making your way into the complete Shavasana. Letting go. Surrender. I invite you to stay in Shavasana as long as it feels right for you. For now, if you're ready to complete this practice, you can take a full body stretch from head to toe. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and slowly make your way back up to seated, coming into lotus posture. Or perhaps bringing one hand to your heart and one hand to your womb space. In honor of the divine feminine that lives and breathes through you as you, Shakti, the goddess. You are her power, you are a vessel. I offer you this practice in love and devotion to the goddess that lives within all of us. Namaste. Om Parashaktiye Namaha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessed be. I hope you enjoyed that warrior goddess flow.